Some 50 years ago, Jack had a friend who worked in a large department store. In order to attract mothers with their children, the store purchased for display a couple of domestic animals and a couple of wild animals. On one Monday morning, an elderly woman, aged 75, came into the store with her dog. The dog was a toy poodle named Curious Dog. All right? The elderly woman was taking a trip to the Caribbean for a week and wanted Jack's friend to look after the dog. Jack's friend agreed at the rate of $25 per day. Jack's friend put the dog in the back room, put the dog in the back room, but forgot to lock the door. And there was a lot of traffic in and out of the back room. The dog managed to escape, and he began sniffing around a python cage. The python in this particular cage weighed 300 pounds, ate 3 meals a day, a chicken every meal, and he slept all day. One of the animal keepers neglected to lock the python cage. So Curious Dog wanders into the cage and eventually sniffs the snake's head. The python promptly opens his mouth and swallows Curious Dog. The children with their mothers see this going on and immediately start screaming and yelling and quickly leave the store. Sales were down 90% for the day. Jack's friend is upset at what has taken place, and he thinks, for the reason he thinks the old lady is going to sue him. He therefore called Jack for legal advice and relates the story of the dog to Jack. Jack says, "Call me back in 5 minutes and I'll have a solution to your problem." Jack calls back with the following advice. Go out and purchase an urn, then gather some firewood, light a fire, and when the fire burns out, put the ashes in the urn. When the old lady returns from her vacation, tell her the dog became extremely depressed from missing her mistress and eventually dies of a broken heart attack. Jack further advises his friends to waive the cost of looking after the dog and express your condolences for the loss of the dog and hope that she doesn't sue you for the value of the dog. The old lady returns from her vacation and Jack's friend repeats Jack's story to her. She thanks Jack for cremating the dog and for not charging her for the care of the dog. The old lady never learned the true story of the dog's demise, but went out and purchased another poodle for $750. That's what I call a very costly vacation. Happy birthday, Jack.